Hey Pisces, part two. All right, so at the end of the activation day video, I was talking about how I just recently became sober and have admitted my alcoholism and changed my groupings and therefore changed myself. And when I came back into, ready to be vibrant Pisces self after some self healing, I realized that the people I'm attracting are very different than the people I used to attract. And that's Gemini North Node. That's what it's teaching us, right? So this, again, this activation day um, is here opening up your 12th house. And like I said, Pisces, your 12th house has been always a safe place for you. You know that you have all of your friends in your imaginary mind if you want them. That's the beauty of having an Aquarius 12th house. But with Jupiter and Saturn working with Mercury and Lilith, you may have some nightmares. I will say that the people that you have cut off in the past and the choices that you made will haunt your dreams. I'm not lying to you. I'm not saying they're going to tell you um, anything you don't already know, but they may show up as demons. You may see them for what they really were. We really did have to make cuts last year, like big cuts to our social circle. And it didn't start just last year. For many of us Pisces, especially if we have a lot of Aquarius in us, we've been making these cuts for like 4 years as Saturn moved from Sag through Cap into Aquarius and will eventually move into Pisces. This is about clearing and connecting what we think and feel to the way that we present ourselves to the world, and therefore the reception that we get for that. So again, the ninth house is the fire that we feel after we feel that we have come into our own. After we get through a Scorpio energy, you go to Sagittarius and you step into your new identity, your new faith, your higher thinking, your evolved state. And when you do that, you project into the world. That's where you get to Capricorn and you reach your biggest success. In the 11th house of Aquarius, we have the reception and the results from succeeding in our own individual self that we got to through going through the fires, okay? And in Pisces was where we release, right? And that's where we were born into. We were born into Pisces. So for Pisces rising, Pisces sun, and even if there's some people with Pisces stelliums checking this video out, understand that this time is going to benefit you greatly because you are acquiring your new tribe. Venus moving into your 11th house after we've been through such a conjunction and craziness over the last few years really has unifying you to the right people. And you're going to find that they may not be the souls that you expected, and you are prioritizing different features in people, but that's part of the plan. Venus will be at 1 degree in your 11th house. She'll making a strong aspect to your 6th house Mars, meaning the day-to-day things that trigger you, Mars 6th house, are going to be positively smoothed over Venus 11th house by the people you keep around you, especially feminine energy because it's Venus, right? Um, this is also going to take a big sweep in your partnering. You're going to find karmatic partners this year are left, right, and center. This happens when Saturn enters the 12th house of anyone, but it's especially important for you because the karma asteroid, she is on the Regulus star for this exact transit in a beautiful trine with Mars and Venus. So that connects all of your earth houses. And for Pisces, that's 11, 6, and 7. These are the places where you connect with other people, your earthy people. So you will be manifesting new tribe. And that is perfect for this new life. Sag is got the moon and Juno and the ascendant for this chart that I charted, okay? So that is a square from your person, your identity, your persona, the signs of Pisces, squares the moon in Sag. Sag is your 10th house, Okay, so Pisces, this is where you expand. This is where you stretch. This is where you philosophize. This is where you're the magician and the philosopher, right? The moon's going to be there. That is an emotional, spiritual connection. You will be speaking from your soul. So make sure that people around you are positive for your alignments. Juno with the moon says that we can talk to our soulmates, we can talk to our soul contracts, and we can write new soul contracts and write new principles and beliefs and rights and moral code towards what we decide we want to do with Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is your 10th house. This is your career. Okay, so you can connect with all the people you need right now. They can see you and you can see them. You just have to let yourself be visible. I will say, what else, Pisces? Having the North Node and the South Nodes squaring your sign is heavy all year long. It's not going to go away. And because it's in the dualistic sign of Gemini, you're going to be meeting twin flames. People that you'll meet them and you'll be like, oh, I know, I love you, you're great because of this. And then you're going to see right away that those things are actually things in yourself, where before it may have taken time and experience and trials and tribulations to get to that point of view. You're going to see it quite obvious now that people are twinning you. You may even feel like that copycat feeling. I don't know if you were ever a kid, and when you were a kid, you ever heard somebody say, oh, she's copying me, I don't like that. Well, it's actually a sign of a compliment. Then they're complimenting you if they're copying you, regardless if you think that's true or not. But that's going to be the vibe, okay? You're going to have a lot of people who you're like, legit, you're trying to be me. Just take it with stride, okay? Remember that everything that comes into your path is a part of your lesson. It's a part of your experience. And you need to accept it for what it is and let it be. Whether that does positive or negative for you is up to you, okay? Letting something be while you sit in front of it that's negative for you is going to hurt you. Seeing something that's negative for you and letting it be and walking away is a completely different energy, okay? You need to utilize that. I'm very excited with this Sun-Pluto aspect for you. There may be a big fight, but I think you're going to be standing up in your own power because this is happening in your 11th house. I really see you being the weight and the strength and leading a lot of people, which I love to hear that because I'm a Pisces. Not biased. The vertex is sitting in Cancer for this chart, opposite Saturn, Pluto, and everything. So when we do tap into those generational lessons and the structure and the form that Spirit is really trying to guide us through meditation, through astral projection, through dreaming, through spiritual writing, through any kind of like disconnected from reality. Anytime you tap into that this year, Pisces, you will be rewarded. But don't escape there. It's going to be very, very tempting to just be like, whatever, I can just play video games and go into that reality. I don't need to deal with this stupid COVID-ness outside in the world. No, that's not healthy. Don't do that either. It is a strong possibility you could just escape into another world, but you will leave your body. And if we know anything, we know that once the body stops working, the spirit isn't visible anymore at all. So let's take care of ourselves, okay? Let's not escape too much. Take the time to meditate and spend time with Spirit, but then get back into your body. 6th house Mars, you could really enter a new workout routine, and I highly advise that. But just remember that as much as people are saying this is the age of Aquarius, people are tapping into Spirit right now, and that's a Pisces thing. I love you. Be good.